Just had a dream last night. The dream was I went to uh, I went to it was my cousin's old apartment, Marcel. It was, I mean, not his old house. He used to stay on Erad. I was coming over there, but I wasn't coming to visit him. But it was his house. That he used to stay in. So I remember the layout. I used to go over there so much, and cause that was my brother. He was tight like Mike and Ike, man. And but anyway, so I was going down his stairs. I went through the kitchen and I went down his stairs that he had going to his room, and I went down there, and then I guess I was coming up the stairs, and when I was coming up the stairs, I seen Bobby and BG, and went up the stairs, and he had some dude with him, so I was like shook Bobby hand, and this other nigga came that I didn't know, some brown skin nigga I didn't know, came up and right behind him and bah, shot me in the chest. Shit, right in the heart area. Shot me. Bah. I was like, oh shit, cause I thought the nigga was gonna shoot me up bad. But the nigga just, I mean, he ain't no jest. He shot me in the chest. In my heart, right by my heart. I was like, oh shit, like, I ain't never been shot before. This shit crazy. Nigga shot the shit, you know what I'm saying? Shot the shit out of me. So I went back and I like fell, and I fell on the ground, and it was a lot of people in the room. I seen Fred in the room, Kendrick brother, and niggas was in there laughing. I say, y'all niggas laughing? I say, y'all laughing about this? And then Moses was in there, the Christian dude, believe in Jesus and stuff, gonna be preaching gospel. Went to middle school with him. Good dude. But he was laughing too. I say, damn. I say, you laugh? I say, what you? I say, you laughing, Moses? I like, y'all laughing? And Moses was like, cause I had like, when I got on the ground, I was like I just rolled around on my side, and he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, I'm laughing. Moses was like, yeah, I'm laughing. He was like, you got shot, and you laying on your, you know what I'm saying? You laying on your side, like you ain't hurt, like almost like you ain't hurt. You know what I'm saying? And he was laughing. And then the one guy who shot me, everybody was still in the room. The one guy who shot me, he was like, damn. He's like, damn, where I hit him at? He's like, I thought I shot that nigga right. Like, he was like, he basically like, I thought I gave him a kill shot. But and then I stood up and I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm a child of God. Like, I'm a child of God. that's why you didn't kill me, nigga. I'm a child of God. And then he act like he was going, like, so by this time I'm going into like the kitchen area. I'm like, yeah, I'm a child of God. And it was like this counter in front of us, so it's like he tried to go around the counter. Oh shit. It's like he tried to go around the counter He was like, he was like, oh, okay. Like, nigga, I'm gonna go and finish the job. So he tried to go around the counter, and I like kind of went the other way to my right. He was coming around the left. So I was like, but by that time, they was like, man, they was like, the laws here. They was like, the laws is here. And I was like, so I walked. So I walked off. So by that time, I walked off because I guess I really didn't want to talk to the laws. So I walked off, and cause like I say, when the nigga who shot me, like he was like, all right, nigga, well shit, you a child of God, nigga. I'm finna come finish the job then, nigga. Yeah, since you talking shit. Basically, he didn't say all that, but that's just how he was reacting to what I was saying. He was mad that I said, well, I'm a child of God. That's why I ain't dead, nigga. So then Bobby, he went, um, well, he came up like behind me or whatever. Like, so I went like to this little road. I'm outside now, and it's like this place with this shed over it, like this covering over it. And it's concrete, it's like a concrete path. So I walked that. I'm walking. Like I said, I'm shot like I'm shot. So Bobby come up. But while I'm in that room, I say, y'all laughing? They was like, yeah, nigga, that's for Chris, nigga. I say, man. I say, y'all niggas. I say, man, y'all, something wrong with you niggas, man. Nigga, I ain't fucking do nothing to Chris. It's like, that was my brother. Stupid nigga. Y'all niggas stupid. I was like, that was my brother. I was like, so then Bobby come up with his homeboy. So I'm talking to Bobby at this time. I'm telling him. I say, bro. I say, nigga, me and Chris was brothers. I say, nigga, we was friends. We was brothers. I say, nigga, I would never do nothing to Chris, nigga. I say, matter of fact, me and Chris was more cooler, more friends than me and you, nigga. Talking to Bobby at this time. I'm like, nigga, me and Chris was better friends than me and you at the time, nigga, that he died, nigga. I'm like, and Bobby was like, yeah. He was like, man, Chris said the same thing. You know, like saying that he agreeing that Chris said that me and him was friends, nigga, more than me and Bobby, because we was, nigga. I hadn't been talking to Bobby for a nice little minute, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I was fucking with Chris. Me and Chris was cool. Chris, I was telling Bobby, I was like, nigga, Chris treated me better than you treated me, nigga. I was fucking with Chris. Chris was treating me better than you. You know what I'm saying? Because me and Chris had got to a point where we was like, I felt like we wasn't fucking even disrespecting each other like that, bro. Like, oh, no, I'm sorry. He wasn't disrespecting me. It was always that nigga fucking with me. But, you know what I'm saying? I remained this nigga friend. And like I say, we had got to a point, I felt like, where we had mutual respect for each other. You know? Like as men, as grown-ass men, you know? And I feel bad for him in his condition, the way he was, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even want to fucking get no, you know what I'm saying? No revenge for anything, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, anyway, he was my friend. So I'm explaining this to them, and it took Bobby, you know what I'm saying, and to them. And I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I tried to, you know, put Chris on, you know, some money. I tried to put him on some money, you know what I'm saying? And I even paid for his shit, you know what I'm saying? Paid for, you know, to pay to get him, you know, a nice amount of money. And he didn't go through. He just ran off with it, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, I didn't think nothing of it. It was just $300. I was like, nigga, I'll make that in a week. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not nothing to fucking. He ran off with $300 that I gave him to, you know what I'm saying? And then he did it a second time. I gave him another $300. You know what I'm saying? And he ran off with that. He didn't multiply it. You know what I'm saying? And so I was just like, nigga, I was like, so I stopped talking to him. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, Bobby, I was like, nigga, you done got into it with Chris, nigga, and didn't talk to him for 2 years. So you know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know he do shit like that make you stop fucking with him. Stop talking to him, nigga. You know that. So I did the same thing, nigga. I just stopped fucking with him. I stopped talking to him because, nigga, look what I'm trying to help him, and nigga, I'm trying to help him as my brother because I love him, nigga. So, nigga, just like I love you, just like I love my homies, like I love my motherfucking family. Like, nigga, I love my niggas. I'm a good nigga. I love my niggas. I'm trying to help my niggas. Whether they take the help, whether they take the love, that's on them. So I told him, I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to help this. I'm trying to help him. He just, he skated off on me. Wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And so that's just what it was. It was nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was a loss, nigga. I make that shit in a week, nigga. I might make it in a fucking day. You know what I mean? It's $300, nigga. It ain't no what the fuck. Uh, you know, and then so by that time, I guess, man, it took a long ass time for the amp, and then he was like, I don't know what Bobby thought. I don't know, man, but I'm like, nigga, y'all niggas on some stupid trip shit, bro. Like, y'all did all this for nothing. Stupid shit. Nigga, that was my friend. Chris was my friend more than you was my friend, nigga. And you was my motherfucking road dog, nigga. Bobby. But nigga, by the end of Chris' life, nigga, I was fucking with him more than I was fucking with you. As a friend, nigga, he was cool with me. I mean, I know the nigga fucked me, but I know Chris. Nigga, like DMX say, nigga, you gotta know who you dealing with, nigga. So you gotta know whether, you know what I'm saying, nigga, you gotta know, nigga, Chris is like that. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to help the nigga out the grace of your heart, out the goodness of your heart, but you know Chris, nigga, so it's to be expected. You know what I'm saying? You just hoping that he do good and do right for himself. You know what I'm saying? So, so I think by this time the laws is finally coming. The laws and the ambulance, I think, finally coming. Nigga, I'm bleeding the fuck out, nigga. I've been sitting here fucking with a hole in my chest, big ass hole in my chest the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Bleeding like a motherfucker. And then I was like, nigga, I'm not saying. I think so. I think we leave. And while we leaving, no. Oh, I think the ambulance might not have came. And I was like, man, y'all should have just took me. I was like, man, my parents, somebody could have just took me to the ambulance. Cause it's like a community of people here now. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Y'all could have took me to. Y'all could have went on and took me to the ambulance quicker than these motherfuckers coming. Like, you know how they take sometimes long as hell coming to the hood. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, arm be chopped off. Nigga, they come 2 or 3 hours later. You know. But I was thinking to myself, I'm like, nigga, I'm finna handle this like a G. I don't know who the fuck shot me. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking of the stuff I'm gonna tell the laws. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I don't know who shot me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know shit. And I don't know who it was. Cause I actually didn't. I really didn't know who it was. I didn't know who the fuck the nigga was, but I wouldn't have told him anyway. But I didn't know who it was. But I was just like, nigga, I'm gonna handle this shit like a G, nigga. I don't know who shot me. You know what I'm saying? And so then LL Cool J ended up taking me. LL Cool J, famous rapper, actor, mogul. He took me. Obviously believer in Jesus too, cause he came in my dreams a lot of times. LL Cool J, not a lot, but he been in there before many times. And so LL Cool J came in there, the rapper, like I say, the MC, but and one of the greatest rappers of all time, for sure, one of my favorite. So He came and picked me up. He was driving me to the hospital. So we get in the hospital and we walk through the doors, and there's some dude that's there, some white guy, tall white guy with a goatee, and he started talking to me, like telling me about his life problems or something like that, something going on with him. And even though I'm shot, bleeding out and shit, I stop and take the time to not even tell him I'm shot and that I'm bleeding out. I just, listen to his problems, and he telling me, telling me what's going up, the problems he having. I'm listening to him, trying to help him. But LL Cool J in his dream is more like my dad, and he like a dad figure, like a father figure. And so he like, hey, man, he gotta go, man. He's shot, man. He got business to take care of. He gotta go. Come on. And so I was like, all right, man. I was told the dude, I was like, you heard him, man. I gotta go, man. And then I showed him, I was shot, and I was like, cause you could see the hole through you could see the hole in the blood through my shirt. So we leave, we walk through the doors. When we walk through the doors, the place is actually a church. I was like, man, I thought we was going into to a hospital. I was like, damn, I gotta go. I was like, I'm going to the church. I was like, I'm bleeding out, but all right, let me go to the church. So went in the church. It was like I say, we thought it was the hospital. I thought it was the hospital, but it was a part of the hospital. It was just the church part of the hospital. So I went in the church. I sat down on the front row. Somebody had sent me a text about something or whatever, and I was like, looked at the text, and then then somebody outside, like people was coming to check on me. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of surprised that it was a lot of people checking on me, and stuff. And well, okay, let me get to that though. But so it was some guys from outside that came through the side door. It was daytime outside. They opened up the door, side door, like right by the front row. I was in the front row where I was sitting at in the church. And they came in and they was like, hey, can we, I don't know, they think they was asking, can we go to the hospital with you? Can we, can we, like support you, help, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, come on, man. Y'all, come on, yeah. And then it's like the church was both a church, and then when you turn into the back was the hospital waiting room. And so I was in the hospital waiting room, or I was looking. Oh, then a woman, like, so I finally got to the hospital part of it, I guess, and the lady that came up to me, she was wiping me, you know what I'm saying, like wiping me off with like them sanitizer wipes and shit. And she was like, have you what'd she say? I don't know, but then she ended up asking me, have you had sex? And I was like, no, but it wasn't no sexual stuff. It was doctor questions. It was like, what the I don't know, but she ended up, all I remember was her asking me, did you have, or have you had sex? Because she kind of asking like the things I've been doing and things. And I was like, no. I was like, no. And I know she was going to be probably surprised about that, you know what I mean? But like, no. Because I don't even remember the last time I had sex, y'all. I don't even remember. It's been fucking over probably damn near 3 years now. Like, since I even touched a woman or had sex with a woman or even kissed a woman or anything. Sucked on the nipple, nothing. Sucked on the nipple, nothing. Kissed the, nothing. So, So she asked me, I was like, no, I hadn't. And she asked me another question, but I was like, but yeah, anyway. So I went and sat back down, and my cousin Isaac, the younger cousin, came in there. I seen him. I seen his brother, his twin brother, Isaiah, my little cousin too. Uh, so I seen Isaac, my little cousin, and then his twin brother, Isaiah. They came up there to support me. Uh, and then I'm thinking, shit, I gotta, so like this whole dream, I've been thinking, I gotta call Drew, let him know. But I never do. I never get a chance to call him. And I was like, man, I need to call this nigga, man. I might die, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I need to call this nigga before you know what I'm saying? If I do check out of Earth, need to call my nigga, call Drew. Um, and then let me see. Then I leave. I think I end up leaving out of there. And I know that me and before me and LL Cool J even got to the hospital door, we had went through like this little tunnel kind of thing. It was like it was like almost a tunnel, concrete path, closed up on the top and everything. And it was like before we got to the door, it was like this, what is that, like a gas hydrant or something like that? I don't know what it was exactly, a silver hydrant, but it had like somebody had been out there drinking. They had the beer bottle right by it, the 40 ounce right by the silver like gas thing, whatever. I don't know what it is, but they had that right there before we went in there. I don't know what that means. So it was kind of like hood, maybe kind of thing, dirty, somewhat. Anyway, went in there. What else happened? Anything else? Um, I don't know. I think that was it, y'all. So, yeah, love y'all, man. That's all I can remember. Man, crazy ass dream, man. But peace and love, happiness, prayers to y'all in Jesus' name, man. Peace.